Hey guys, so I'm doing something a little bit different. I am in a no judgment zone and I am going to show you my soon to be crafty space slash uh, living room type space that I'm going to share with my husband. So I'm going to spin you around here, but again, no judgment because it's a hot mess. So the painters are going to be heading in here next week. Fingers crossed. We are on going into week 9, I think. So this is going to be the next to last space to get painted. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but they've already started to do the ceiling. That's all done. The previous owners like textured this wall. Ugh, I don't know. I don't even know. It's gonna have to stay that way for now. These are the stairs they need. We've tried magic eraser. I think we're gonna just end up like having them just paint the white. I don't even know. So I'm gonna spin you around and I'm just gonna show you around the unpacked moving boxes and my kind of semi functional area where I've been creating since shortly after we moved. I want to say I started working down here about September. So we moved in October. Priority obviously was the upstairs. So I've tried to film this a bunch of times, but I don't know what happened to my footage. But here is, these were gray. So these are going to need another, I think they're going to put another couple of coats. This is a very small, weird shaped closet. I don't know what we're going to do with this thing, but it is what it is. It's a weird shaped closet. So the room itself, let me see if I can back up. The room is super weird shaped. So this isn't the weird shape. This is pretty, it goes in here and then follows that wall. Oh yeah, look. It follows this wall over here, and then this is the weird shape, right? So there's space up here to, like, I don't know, decorate or what have you. But these are some, so this is like a mishmash of like basically everything we had in our old basement. And we're gonna have to figure it out and figure out what can go. We have a pretty large non-finished part of our basement, so some of this stuff will definitely go there. But the normal places where I would store like this kind of stuff, we don't have in this house, or not yet until we bring some of the shelves from upstairs. But anyway, so here's the room, the before. You ready? Okay, because there's lots of, some of this stuff like belongs in the decor upstairs, but again, it just got painted up there. And so, yeah, it's a mess. So look, aren't you like, oh my God, you're so lucky to have to unpack these boxes. So all of these unopened ones kind of here are my albums. Pretty much, I believe. I've tried to label them like scrapbook albums. Like that back there is not mine. Those are my husband's things. What's really nice about this room is that it has this area here for the TV. I'm not a big fan of the ceiling nor of the lights here, but I think we're going to make some slight changes to the light just because they're old. I can just tell, right? So this is, I'm going to pan over here. This is how I've been living. So really like up to here is like the scrapbooking stuff. So I've just been living out of boxes. These are my thickers. There's some other stuff that I can get into over there. This is how I've been accessing my paper that's sorted by color. my adhesives, like now I know, like my adhesives are back there. Here's some extra storage bags, that kind of stuff. But it's a whole mishmash. Like some of these things got opened because I was looking for stuff. Like some of this stuff isn't even scrapbooking related. Like my husband and his stuff, it has become the dumping zone. So like that needs to go in the non-finished part of the basement. So does that. This is the cover to that particular light, so that will stay out here. But yeah, it's a whole mess, you guys. So I'm going to pan around over here. So this is where I have been creating. There are 3 windows up here. Look at the light. Oh my God, I look completely yellow. This is the light we have to fix. I'm not going to put it up there, but that's the light we have to fix. It's everything turns yellow. Can you see it? Like yellow, yellow, yellow. So this was, I bought nothing new. So this came from my old craft room. So did the desk, the shelf there. I have bought one new thing and I'll show it to you. This is like an old thing that used to be, old shelf that used to be in our garage. It doesn't owe us anything. It's just my recycling. There's nothing in there. This is some of my embellishments here, my tall Alex drawers, my short Alex drawers, some of my most used tools. This is a new purchase, so this is relatively new. This I've had. This table I just have here. This is the current project that I'm working on. I need to put this table away. I was just using it because I needed somewhere to spread out the last project I was working on, but I've cleaned that up. Everything is put away. So now I can put this table away. This was also in my craft room. These I've had for eons. This is a gift from a friend. And then this is my rolling tote. This is probably my, I'm going to try to see if I can get my favorite feature in the room is the fact that it has this shelf. So those are all of, not all, let's see, 4 of those are paper, not completely full. There's plenty of room to grow, but 4 of these, two are paper. And then the top 2 are just some albums, mini albums and things like that are ready to just put pictures in. And then the other one is, I think, it's just some craft projects, right? I don't even remember. Yeah, craft projects. Or no, some craft projects, but some of them are just other crafty things, not related to scrapbooking. These are some photo boxes, so these also have to get put away somewhere, dry. And I'll have that space, probably not to do a whole up here, a whole lot in, but I can use it for decor, or I don't know. I haven't even gotten that far, but let me just back up. Oh God, I gotta really move this table. So I'm sorry. I probably just made a whole bunch of you sick. But this is where I normally craft. This space is not heated, so I have a little space heater here. My stool, it has, I believe this is laminate flooring, so it's really easy to clean. And this is the only part here. Let me back up a little bit more. This is the part that I'm struggling with, right? So normally, I know that I don't want to face, I don't want to give my back to like the door, the stairs. I want to be able to look out, because the hope is that, my desk won't stick out this far, but that we can put a couch here, and maybe even a recliner, depending. Obviously none of this stuff will be here, but that my husband can be here. I can kind of be back here, and we can both watch TV. If I don't want to turn on that TV, I always have this one. For right now, at least we're thinking that that might stay. It may change, but there's plenty of room in here to be able to do that. So the only thing that, which is weird, is this shape here, and the fact that like it ends right here, and so it's just a weird trapped space the way I have it right now. I don't think I'm gonna change desks. I don't think. But I have to kind of play around with it once it's a little bit less empty, to be able to figure out the configuration, particularly once the couches come down here. The couches are not currently here. They're coming from somewhere else, from one of our relatives. So yeah, that's a thing. So then we also have to figure out whether or not this is going to stay in this space or not. More than likely, I'm guessing it will, but where, I don't know. With the remaining of this space, what I was thinking is that I am going to need a place to store my albums. And so my guess is that I am going to have to order some IKEA shelves. And I think I'm going to order the smaller ones because I've had the larger units before, not from IKEA, just another company. And I just looking forward, I don't see that I'm going to be able to use those bigger wall units, where I think the smaller ones are a little bit more versatile. I'm not talking about like the 1x4. I'm thinking more of like being able to stack maybe the I think it's 2x4s. I haven't ordered, like I've taken the measurements down for the IKEA shelving, but I need to make sure to see how it's going to look here, like to see how many I could fit on here. My guess right now is that it could fit 2 of them side by side, and then I could stack another 2 on top of them, but I don't know. So, but that's what I'm thinking here, because all of this, think about later on, it will not, obviously these things will not be here, so I don't have to worry about them. So there will be nothing in front of those shelves, so that I can get ready access to. This stuff will obviously be put away. Where? I don't know, because I was storing my thickers in a certain spot in my old room. Those I'm definitely going to have to find homes for, because I have a lot of them, and that piece of furniture is not down here. So these embellishments, I'm not worried about. The paper, I'm not so much worried about, because I showed you that piece. But I figured, you know what? In all its glory, it's a hot mess right now. This is how we've been living. Not the greatest, but again, not priority number one. We have lots of projects going on all at the same time, but I wanted to at least give you the opportunity to see that not everything is always perfect. You may have seen my videos and think, oh my gosh, wow, everything sounds so organized. Yeah, they are in the stuff that's out. I make sure that they're tidy. I just like finished a project and I cleaned my desk. I'm about to embark on finishing up another project. So stay tuned. These wall colors are so drab that this is one of the reasons why we decided to go ahead and paint this room. And it's very much in the color scheme of the previous owners, but not ours. So there's going to be changes to the wall color down here. Like I said, I want to make sure, you see, they're not even the same shade bulbs, right? So it's the vein of my existence. Light bulbs in this house are a nightmare, have been a nightmare for us, but we're very grateful that we have found a space that we both love, that is going to be a multi-generational home, and it does this only child's heart so much good to know that my parents will be here under the same roof with us. Yeah, it's going to be more than anything peace of mind. So more to come on that. And I'm so happy to be able to bring you guys on this journey with us, and I can't wait to show you. Probably the next clip will not be the finished product. I want to make sure that everyone is clear on that it's going to take us a little while. I'll probably insert some photos here of what it first looked like when this wasn't even here, where it was just mounds and mounds of boxes. And then probably the next the next thing that I will share with you by video will be maybe some shots of the paint work in motion, and then probably some beginning of trying to figure out where to put things before I order any additional storage. So stay tuned, guys. More to come.